Well, greetings and Goose morning. It's Sunday morning. Well, in fact, it's just Sunday afternoon, but we haven't got Goose afternoon here. It's just gone 12 and a little bit of a tour around the farm today, see what's going on. Now, it's quite exciting because we're going to be haymaking soon. Paul Hams is going to come over to cut the hay very soon. We've got Eli sitting down there, and we have Coco, Quish. Oh, I mean, Eli's getting me agitated with the flies. We're going to give him a spray later on again. Oh, Elfie Getch, you going to come over? Quish, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Yes, it's got the farrier coming soon to do your hoos. So we got a bit of an apple this morning. Quish, it's good. We like our apples. Oh, so nice. Let me give them a nice bit of apple. You know, Eli want more as well. Oh, special crunch time. So we're going to do a little bit of a tour around, a little bit of a different part that you don't see quite so much. Now, you see obviously a lot of our animals, but we do a lot of crops and stuff. Don't we, Benedict? There's Benedict down there thinking, oh, and Giggle's joined up with the other geese, which is quite good. Hey, Giggle. Hello, Giggle. Giggle. Oh, Giggle's getting all excited. Obviously, this is our old hay, which we're using up, but new hay probably by the end of the week. Now, this area is our sensory area. It's sort of like a sensory garden, but because of COVID, we haven't done anything with it. Normally this would have been all trimmed down. We've been planting the wildflowers, the pumpkins, the sunflowers. So nature's taken over. The nature seemed to say, Quish, we like teasel. So we got Dell there who wanders around doing the gardens up. So this is a nice little area that would normally, this would be filled up with pumpkins and this would be sunflowers. But we don't have the people in here to be able to do it. So we'll get it sorted for next year. We've got plenty of thistles. Bit by bit we'll get it back. It won't take long. But it's quite nice to see what nature does and what grows. Gives you an indication what your land is good for. And it looks good for growing thistles and docks and all the weeds that we don't really want. So we got this whole area. So this is the area we started developing before COVID, and this is our picnic area, and we're putting a pond over there, so which is fenced off. And the idea that when we have visitors here, they can come, sit down, enjoy a bit of sunshine and a lovely view. We got all our artichokes growing up so well. So yeah, a lot to work on and recover. We work into this area here. And this is my office. Waiting to my office. We got Wi-Fi here, so myself and Caroline, we can sit and work up here if we need to. And again, if we have guests, we can use this for lunch. And we're going to open up to people to come to visit. So there's a bit of a seating area. It's got shelter there, and then we look out into the field, and we got our sheep over there and goats, Lucky and Lucy. So the pond area is under development, everything's under development, so a little bit on hold. But as we get volunteers come back in, we can pick this up and start to develop this area. So this is one of the wildflower areas here. And this is flowers from Meadow in My Garden, which we planted last year. So nice sort of colours coming through with the cornflower there in the background. So this is starting to colour up. Very nice. Then we have a path that leads off out into the field and into a woodland area of the far side. It's also good. So we're going to move around to the sunflowers. This wasn't what I had hoped for, but we'll get there. So this has been developed. This is our walkway into the magical dreams area. We're developing this into like a little a magical woodland area, and we'll be planting oak trees and getting this set up. So when you go into here, you have this wonderful view. So you can see at the front of it, we've got lots of wildflowers coming up, lots of sunflowers, and we're starting to put in the pathway in. So we get the teams here, we put this pathway in and started to develop an area for people to enjoy. I'm going to sneak past, careful. There's a lot of cosmos growing here as well as our sunflowers. Always very careful where you step. You don't want to crush our flowers. But the bees are coming out. We got Strawbella. Hello, Quish. How's it going then too? Well, we're going very well. We've got Mr. Scarecrow, who hasn't featured much this year, but he will soon. So we got this wildflower patch, and oh, there's some poppies coming out through there as well. This is our next door neighbour's house, Julia in Perry, where I grew up. The farmhouse before it was sold off by the council. Out in this field there are sunflowers coming up, but it's quite late at the moment. But they'll get there. We'll have some sunflowers in September, right through to October, to the first frost. So it's slightly disappointing that the work we put into it didn't quite get there, but it's starting to come. Look at those wonderful colours, those wonderful cornflowers there, beautiful. And of course, the wildflowers attracts all the butterflies and the bees and all the pollinators. So it's beautiful, beautiful here. We got the sunflowers starting to come out. If you can quish, we're very late. Now, there's a lot of plants out here. Now, for myself, I enjoy looking at the plants because a lot of the plants have lots of uses. We've got the milk thistle there, which is very good for our rabbits. I'm going to take them round down for our little rabbits in a moment and have little treats. So this is greening up. We've got lots of plants there. We've got lots of plants to put in, lots of flowers, and we'll create a little woodland. So I said this is an area you don't normally see, but you will over the time. And when the people come to visit, there will be a little bit of a tour explaining what's going on. So we're going to move our way back around. So from Goose morning to Goose afternoon, it's all good. So you'll see over the period of time how things will change quite quickly. This time last year, this was full of sunflowers. We've got artichokes, we've got lots growing there. So walking down through the path through to my office, nice bit of shelter. We've got electric and Wi-Fi in here. We've got Dell following us. Quish, I need some food. Self-service for you. And loves willow. You can see these are the willow plants, and they strip all the flowers, strip it all off. So they're sort of pruning our plants at the same time. This is another little pathway we're going to go into. So this is where the pumpkins would have been, and in courgettes. We used to have a bloke called Martin there who does all this for us. As you can see, we come into another wildflower area, and beautiful cornflower that there, beautiful blue. Nature's so wonderful in the teasels. And here's the poorly Cuthbert. Quish. The Cuthbert's out in the sun today, aren't you, eh, Cuthbert? Oh, poor old Cuthbert. Here you go. Here you go, Cuthbert. The good old Cuthbert. Oh, we need to get you sorted and give you another bath later on. The poor old Cuthbert. You want a carrot, don't you? You want a carrot? So we'll take Cuthbert back in a moment. He's getting there. He's going to be a slow recovery rate, but you'll get there, won't you, Cuthbert? Let's get him back in a moment. And yes, we've got this wildflower, so we're going to go into there. How beautiful is all this? This is all from seeds last year. So we planted these seeds last year, they grew, and they've all come and pollinated themselves and reseeded. A wonderful, wonderful display of flowers there. So beyond there we've got a little pen that normally the billy goat Chris, and you can see in the distance our sheep and goats. Panning back round to our stable area. Anyway, I hope you like your mini tour. I hope you are well, and goose morning, goose afternoon, and happy Sunday.